It is time for your reading, and today or tonight we're gonna do your March and April reading. So it's gonna be a little bit longer reading than usual, probably, we'll see. And I'm gonna do a more organized reading than the Pisces season reading that I did for the others. Because your reading is so late, that's why I'm combining them too. Sorry, my cat is playing with something. You know, cats, they're always, they want to play in the middle of the night or at least at dusk and dawn. And that's when they're most active. Maybe there's something in there for you. The dusk and the dawn. And I also heard, even as I went into this live reading, I heard in the nighttime or in the darkness. No, in the darkness, there's a song from, I don't know his name. I will look it up because it's your song. It says, "In the darkness we make love," and it's called Black Magic even. So maybe let's even before we start, let's take it back a little bit. I'm Cecilia Ava. Nice to meet you. I am a psychic and I am having a little bit of hair issues here. I want to check out my bangs so they at least look good. I'm a psychic. I was born psychic. I do intuitive readings and I read the tarot and I read the cards. I do oracle cards as well. And I read the signs of the different symbols as well as the messages that comes through, as you probably noticed. If you aren't new here, then welcome back again. I'm so happy to have you here. And please remember to like and share and subscribe. If this feels right, if this rings your bell, I'm hearing, if this hunks your horn. So, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Taurus Venus, welcome. I'm going to lower my voice a little bit because I have my son and my daughter sleeping in the room next door. And it's a singer, so it talks about that. But I would rather say this message is more like the actual words that are said. So, black magic, first of all. If you're dealing with somebody that's trying to cast spells on you, hexes, curses, please connect with me and I can assist you. But you can do this for yourself. I have a video up that's a meditation that you can check out. It's free and you can just do that meditation and it will assist you to remove any hexes and spells, and you can do it as many times as you like, and you can do your own commandments, so to say, when you sit in your own field of energy, because remember, this is our reality and we create it. So if we do not consent to something, that's all we have to say. We can just say, "I do not consent." If it goes deeper into cellular level, then you will have to face whatever it is within you that still consents to that contract or that agreement in any way. Yeah. That's called karma cleanse, and I was just talking to Pisces about this. So maybe there's something in the Pisces reading for you. Actually, you showed up reading for a little bit. But let's get back on track. Yeah. What else? So black magic, and in the darkness we make love. So I'm just getting, and also I'm getting here in the, it's always darkest before the dawn, and I'm hearing the dusk, from dusk to dawn. And you know that movie? I don't know if you know that movie. If you're not born, like if you're born in the millennials or in the 90s, you might not know this movie, but it's an old vampire movie called From Dusk to Dawn. And it's not that old. And they have to, they have the entire night to fight them as much as they can. And whenever the night comes, that's when like they prepare themselves to and get ready and get armed so that they can take out the vampires. And usually, like in the nighttime, people would like hide away, right? Because if there's any threat lingering in the darkness, usually you hide away. But the message in this movie, it's just a slaughter movie. It's a silly movie, but it's fun. But in this movie, they do not hide away. They actually, like, they're vampire chasers, and so they like are armed and ready to like get in there and get rid of whatever threat there is that's threatening them with their life at stake. I'm hearing, and ha ha ha, at the stake, the vampires, the stake. All right. So there's something in there for you. I'm hearing vampires, I'm hearing black magic, so there could be something sucking your energy. There could be something draining your energy. There could be energy vampires. There could be somebody trying to do black magic and hexes on you, as I said. And so you want to protect your space, okay? And you want to be mindful of what you use to protect your space, except for just the words that you spell out, the words that you say, but also the thoughts that you think, the way that you're present in your body, and the way that you are connected with the world around you. And what do I mean by that? Well, in the darkness, we make love. You center yourself in love by being in integrity with yourself. Because a lot of people that are solely in the heart space, and I was taught this the very hard way, and I've been taught it again and again and again. So this is from experience, but also from a wise friend that told me, who's also Capricorn like me, um, that sometimes, in at least in the alternative circles, we are so heart-centered, and you being Taurus and Venus is ruling you, you tend to be very giving and loving and kind and very nurturing. But since you're earth sign, you also know how to put down firm boundaries and to stand your ground, and to know that if you have decided on something, you keep on doing it your way. And so that's called integrity, right? So you want to be in integrity with yourself. You want to be in alignment with yourself. That's when you are in love with yourself as well. Because when you are centered in love within yourself, you are protected. You don't have to, you know, engage as much in whatever is haunting you or threatening you. All right. With that being said, all we do is we use silver, right? We use silver. So actually, maybe you do need some colloidal silver, and you can use that in your food, or you can spray that around in your house. You can wear silver. You can eat more garlic. That, garlic is actually something that takes out viruses and takes out not entire viruses, but it can help your boosting your immune system. And so colloidal silver does the same. So these things might help you to like defend yourself. Maybe you need to truly like amp up your immune system, because your immune system is your defender, right? Maybe you just need to embody more of a defender kind of energy, more of a Mars kind of energy, more of an Aries kind of energy, because we're talking about Aries season as well. All right, let's get into it. Come on, put your back into it. I don't know what that song is. I just got it right now. Okay, enough of the jitter jatter. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do mind, body, spirit, complex. Yes, mind, body, spirit, complex. And mind stands for the mental realm, body stands for the physical realm, and spirit stands for the higher self, the connection to the spirit world. And we're gonna do heart round too. So we're gonna do 4 different categories, and we're gonna do it twice because you haven't gotten your March reading yet. So I'm gonna do that first, and then we're gonna do the April. Yeah, great. Let's get started. Beautiful Taurus, 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 Taurus. So, and also if you're the one trying to use black magic, hey, black magic is going to come back and bite your butt, okay? It's going to come back and bite your butt, just like the snail swallows its tail. So if you're trying to manifest, yeah, I'm getting the chills, so yeah. Some of you might be trying to do that, to manifest whatever it is that you desire. Remember, you cannot get away with that without paying the dues for that. If not in this lifetime, then in many, many, many to come, okay? So just be aware that everything has a cause and effect. And also remember that this Saturn return that's happening now in Pisces, Pisces being your ninth house, it has to do with the world around you. It has to do with communication. It has to do with travel. It has to do with expansion, expansive energies. Because it's the ninth house is the house of Sagittarius, right? Yeah. So it also talks about spirituality. And if you are trying to, feel the groove on like black magic, listen, don't play with fire. You are the fire, be the fire, okay? If you're trying to force somebody to do something they don't want to do, you're just going to hurt them and you're going to hurt yourself too, okay? All right, enough with the moral and ethics. Let's get started. So, mind for my beautiful Tauruses in March, please. Oops, we got two of them. We got the Sun and we got the King of Pentacles. So in your mental state, you are winning big time. Beautiful Taurus, you're winning big time. Looks like glory is upon you, right? Glory is upon you. You got it all. You feel like you have it all. At least you think you have it all. That's what I'm getting. In your mental state, you are putting the focus back on yourself, which is usually a good thing. I'm just getting a feeling here there's a little bit of ego involved because it has to do with money and possession. And he looks quite possessive, right? And also, this could be, you or the person that you're dealing with, whatever this black magic thing is. Yeah. So what will get rid of all the shadows? What will get rid of the darkness? Love will. In the darkness we make love. So, and I was getting drawn to Trevor Hall album called The Fruitful Darkness. He's a Sagittarius, by the way, so maybe something that you should listen to. The fruitful darkness, you don't have to be afraid of the fruitful darkness because there is different kinds of darkness, right? There is darkness that is black magic. And then there is darkness that is actually, the shadow realm. And then there is darkness that is the fruitful darkness. The darkness of the womb space, where everything is before it is created. And that's where sometimes it's really, really, really beautiful to be. Because that darkness gives us power. That darkness gives us energy. That darkness gives us vision. And the darkness is birthing us. Okay. Let's check out what's happening in April in your mind space. Yeah? Get the Four of Cups, my loves. So there's a loss. It's a feeling like you're missing out on something. Or maybe there's a missed opportunity. So it's interesting because you're going from March feeling like you have it all to in April feeling like you're missing out on something. Or it could also be being taken by surprise. So maybe you're like, in the mood, like on the roll, you're doing it your thing, you're doing it your way, and then suddenly out of nowhere, something hits you, an offer of love, it feels like. Or maybe you're considering an offer of love to somebody that has rejected you before. Maybe this is what it's about. Maybe you're trying to manifest love. You can't make people love you. I'm hearing this song with A Camp. I can buy you, oh yeah, oh yeah. But I can make you do what you don't. I can hire you, oh yeah, oh yeah. But I can't make you love me. I can't make you care. So 2 songs for you. So what's happening for my beautiful Taurus in the physical realm, body, in March? Whoa, flying out. To the left and right. To the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. So, somebody might be moving out. We got 3 of Wands in March. So, you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for something to come to fruition. For something to begin again, I'm hearing. Or to start anew, I'm hearing as well. Like there is an anticipation, but maybe not an expectation. So you're anticipating something that you set in motion. There's a lot about motion here. I'm hearing motionless picture I'm hearing too. Maybe some of you are working in the film industry or working with moving images of some kind. I'm hearing it's a wrap. So maybe you're like trying to finish something to get something new started in the physical realm, which sounds appropriate, sounds good. Let's see what's happening in April for you in the physical realm, body. So we got the 8 of Cups. So you guys, whatever this is, the 4 of Cups in the mental realm, if this is a missed opportunity or you feeling like you just want to withdraw and be in this space of potential sadness, and I'm saying potential because it's not really the 5 of Cups yet, it's just the 4 of Cups. So it could go either way. It could go to the 3 of Cups, which is celebration. It could go to the 5 of Cups, which is sadness, grief. So this is potential sadness, but there is also the potentiality equally as much of celebration because you don't see the 4th cup coming, right? You do not know what will happen around the next bend. I'm hearing just around the river bend with Pocahontas, and she is like needing to choose between two. She's in a fork in the road, right? And it feels like you're going on a journey too. You're going on a journey to find out what it is that you truly want. And I'm being drawn here to the 2 hearts. So there's something here about love relationships and what it is that you want to manifest. And if you look at it this way, they are duplicated. See, you get the 4 of Cups, and then you get the 4 of Cups twice. So maybe if you're dealing with somebody, maybe they're feeling the actual same way as you do, my loves. Maybe they feel like there's a lost opportunity, or something is lacking, something is missing, or they're just as unaware as you are of whatever will play out here in the physical realm. However, this is about hero's journey. It's about emotional detachment. It's a really, really beautiful card. The 8 of Cups talks about walking away from fulfillment, knowing that there is even more on the other side. If we just detach from all of this baggage, we'll leave it be, and it will come back to us plentiful. But we cannot reach the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment and contentment, and we cannot reach the 10 of Cups, which is dreams coming true emotionally, like happy ever after. We cannot reach that unless we take the leap of faith in the 8 of Cups, which the 8 of Cups does. It talks about truly, truly, truly investing in yourself and your emotional wealth, but it also talks about almost like this, Virgo energy, like Hierophant energy. Oh, sorry, is it Hierophant? No, the Hermit card, like going in, withdrawing, going into your cave, finding your inner light, and analyzing what has conspired. But this is not about analyzing, it's about heart. It's about heart. You're detaching from something, and we're gonna find out what. Okay, so mind, body, let's talk about heart. Yeah, what's happening in the heart realm for my beautiful lovely Taurus in March? And I just saw the Hermit card too. What's happening? Let's see, 10 of Wands. Okay, so there has been some constraint in the heart department in March, and it will continue on in March. It looks like that. It looks like somebody is holding up a boundary, a really strong boundary, maybe protecting your heart, or it could be that somebody's protecting your heart against you, guarding their heart against you, and this causes frustration. This causes mental anguish, but I don't see the mental anguish. I see actual, like, feeling good. I see giving focus, giving back to yourself. I see celebration. I see wealth, mentally, Physically, I see things happening, things growing. It might go a little bit slow, but it is happening. I see anticipation. But in the heart space, though, there's a closed off energy. However, this is ending. The Ten of Wands is the end of something really difficult. So maybe you've gone through something really difficult and you're just now letting go of it. And that makes you able to receive the new with the Three of Wands. And it makes you feel really good about yourself and think beautiful thoughts about yourself, which is amazing, right? Maybe that's also why you want to manifest more wealth and want to manifest more good feelings, you know? We're going to go into it soon. So let's see what's happening in the heart department in April from beautiful Taurus. Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Taurus Venus. We have 2 cards. Excuse me. We have 2 cards coming up, Taurus. Oh, look at that. We have the King of Wands with the Queen of Cups. So I see a union, you guys. I see a union of the feminine and the masculine. This could be just you, but this could also equally be somebody else. I don't know whom is the fire and whom is the water, but it also could be that you have 2 people in your heart. Now listen, when we talk about love and talk about the heart, it doesn't mean that we talk about love relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic relationships, romantic love. It could be platonic love. It could be love to siblings. It could be love to family. It could be love to your children if you have any. It could be love to yourself and different aspects of yourself. You know, love takes all different forms. But I see 2 characters, and you can apply them however you want to apply them. The Queen of Cups is more, of course, it's a water energy, but it's more of a receptive energy, and that's basically what the feminine is about. So if we wouldn't have the Empress, if we wouldn't have the Emperor, this would be the Empress, and this would be the Emperor. Because the Emperor, he's very masculine, right? And the masculine principle is fire. And this is the fire energy. So you have the masculine and feminine polarities in their equal place and they're connecting. So it looks to me like you're coming into union to yourself. So this 8 of Cups journey is really for the better. It's something that you ought to do. I would really, really, I would love to see you do it and take that journey. However it turns out to be, you know. It doesn't have to be that huge journey, but it can be life-changing either way. And the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands in your heart, it looks like a union, no matter if it is you having heavy water placements, you being the feminine, and connecting with somebody who has heavy fire placements and connecting with the masculine, or either way, or just like these 2 connecting to each other and becoming one within. If it is fire, listen, we have Aries, we have Leo, we have Sagittarius. I mentioned Sagittarius before, so that could be it. If we have if we have water, we have Scorpio, and I mentioned Pisces before. So this could be dealing with the Pisces, Virgo energy. I would also say it has a lot to do with the moon. We had new moon and full moon, and we had Virgo and we had Pisces. So it could be dealing with that. That could still be affecting you in April. All right. So let's take a look at what's happening in the spiritual realm. Yeah, because that's what we're all here for, right? No, we're actually all here for the physical realm, but we do want to stay connected and stay tuned to the spiritual realm to find our guidance. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what's happening in the spiritual realm from a beautiful Taurus. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm also an earth sign, my loves. I'm a Capricorn, so I know how important it is with the material realm and with learning your lessons and treating yourself good. This popped up, but it came back again. So I'm seeing a lot of work in the spiritual energy. I'm hearing Dharma, but then we have the 3 of Swords. So in order for you to receive your Dharma, you need to heal something, a past pain, a past hurt. And I'm seeing 3 of Swords with the cobwebs here. So there's something really old that hasn't healed yet that you need to pay attention to. it's an old wound, and it's some kind of fight or feud or whatever you want to call it, or treason even, that is hindering you from receiving your dharma. And it's gonna be a lot of work, but it's actually also gonna refine your skills. Like Eight of Pentacles in spirit. What is Eight of Pentacles in spirit really, you guys? Eight of Pentacles in spirit talks about doing that inner work. And again, doing shadow work, doing work in the darkness, maybe at nighttime, but still also finding out your inner darkness and remembering where the light is at. It's not at the end of the tunnel. It's not over there. It's not back there. It's not when you light a candle, although that could be symbolic, but the light is within here, right? A lot of Virgo energy, a lot of Hermit energy coming through here and also in the Pisces reading. You should watch the Pisces reading. I'm going to take one more card for Spirit. It's jumping out. Got the Five of Wands. So it looks to me like you are fighting it. You do not want to do that work. You do not want to attend to that wound or whatever it is that you're hiding away from or fending yourself against. But it is an old wound. I'm hearing dust of the cowboy boots. So whatever that means to you, or dust off the old cobwebs in the closet too. It also, I'm hearing coming out of the closet. Some of you might be coming out. Doesn't mean like you're coming out as a new identity, but it could be coming out as your true self. However that applies to you. So it can be gender, it can be sexuality, it can be, like for example, I'm coming out with that I'm autistic, I'm neurodivergent and on the spectrum, and I'm just now getting my diagnosis. So that's a coming out as well. Maybe you're coming out that you're super spiritual. Maybe you're coming out that you're not spiritual at all. Maybe you're coming out with that you actually don't want to, be in a relationship anymore. Or however, or maybe you're coming out with that you do want to be in a relationship. But whatever it is that's coming out, this needs to come out first. You need to do the work, okay? Three of Swords, Five of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. Do the work, okay? Do the work. And also I'm hearing there's people working for you. Maybe it's just like your staff, but also on a spiritual level. So I'm seeing two different things here. Either you have, your crew, your spiritual crew, your guides working with you, for you. But it can also be like you are the boss, And in your work field, you have people working for you there. And the people that is there working for you, they're actually there to actually work for you spiritually as well. So they're like doing some kind of work for you. Maybe to mirror you, maybe to connect with you, maybe to assist you to like elevate. Remember that everything that you receive is good. Everything that you receive is God. So take it as you will, but I would say no matter if you want to do this work or not, it looks like if you're going to do the work in April, this is going to be a good thing. Yeah? So let's see what's happening in the spiritual realm for you guys in April. Yeah? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. We have the Eight of Wands. So let me see. What is the Eight of Wands? Oh, yeah. Okay. So you're going to get a lot of downloads, a lot of communication from spirit, from your higher self. Or you could be receiving messages in regards to spirituality or your mission. Like sometimes when we're on mission, because it looks like you're coming into alignment, you're coming into union in the heart, you're doing your physical, journey within, and mentally you're letting go and detaching to some degree. You're getting like surprised, you're rejecting something that doesn't work, and you rest in the peace of knowing that that is so. So Eight of Wands is like a lot of messages coming through here for you, and I feel like once you get all your ducks in a row, you're getting a lot of downloads. You're getting a lot of messages. You're going to be pushed onto your path, Taurus. You're going to be pushed onto your path further. And what was it saying? So I'm just going to listen here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, because you won't be able to receive this, you won't be able to see it coming unless you do that work in March. So I'm really happy that you have both actually. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into it. I'm getting pretty tired here, it's late. Let's get gosh, I was about to say something all the time. Oh yeah, it's about work. Okay, Six of Pentacles. So sometimes when we're on a spiritual mission, our spiritual mission doesn't have to look spiritual. When we feel like we're on mission, it can be, when we're in alignment, it can just be like working as at the post office. It can be like selling groceries. It can be something really simple. It can be something really significant too. It can be like, being a parent or taking care of your parents. It can be, treating the world, like taking care of nature, take like something, whatever it is. It feels like your profession or whatever it is that you do for a living or that you live to do or that you love to do even is a part of your path, and it doesn't have to look spiritual. It can actually look quite the opposite and still be in alignment, right? Right. Okay, so let's get a little bit deeper into what this is about. Oops, sorry for the loud noises. All right, what is the sun about, please? What is the sun about, please? Whoops, jumping out 2 cards. We got 10 of Swords, yeah. Judgment. Whew, I'm getting the chills. These are heavy, heavy cards. These are major arcana. And I feel like they should be this way. First we got the Judgment, then we got the 10 of Swords. It's like, it's done, it's out. Something is ending, some kind of darkness is ending, some kind of dark period in your life is ending. It looks like there was something that was very mentally challenging that is ending. And so the sun is finally like coming in and you're triumphing. There's something big happening in your life, Taurus, and I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy for you. Also, I'm hearing that there is being a light shone with a Judgment card on things that no longer is working. So again, lighting up the shadows, seeing what is no longer working. There's a lot of spiritual work here for you. We get a 3 of Swords twice here too. So what is the King of Pentacles about, please? Well. It's the 7 of Cups. So I would say choose wisely. Everything that glitters isn't gold. Okay? Just because it looks good doesn't mean that it is good. Sometimes when it feels too good to be true, it is because it isn't true. So remember that he's looking here. I'm hearing at the vase, as if there's like an art piece. It's the vase. It's the vase filled with money. I'm getting the vase filled with money handed to me. It's like, yeah. And look, he's holding his diamond there too. It's like, oh, my diamond. Sometimes when we really care about something, really want something so bad, we feel like we could possess it, and we possess it, That's black magic. There you go. When we are holding something too tight in our grip and we want to manipulate it to be a certain way and it looks good, it tastes good, but then when we actually get it, it doesn't feel good. It's because it isn't good. I'm hearing also money for nothing. I'm hearing the song, and I'm hearing good for nothing. So choose wisely. Choose wisely what you want to invest in. However that applies. Invest your energy, or just time, or just how you want to spend your focus. Because there's a lot more for you coming in. It's a lot of beauty. And I'm touching my heart all the time. I'm feeling this constriction in my heart. So I feel like you have been putting up some kind of shield against your heart. You're like, oh, don't get too close. I'm going to focus on my money. I've got my eyes on the prize. Don't get too close to my heart. I'm waiting on something to come in for me. Like, no, you can't make me, get all mushy with you because I'm anticipating something. I've been promised something. Oh, not too close to my heart. Not in March. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. I know I'm being silly, but sometimes humor is the best way to reach out, right? What is the Three of Wands about? Ooh, a lot of cards for you. Whoa. We got the Moon and we got the Six of Cups. So, what you are anticipating is the unknown love of your life. I feel like that's what you're doing. The unknown love of your life, my sweethearts. I mean, if you're manifesting love, I have my deepest compassion for you. I know exactly how much that longing can take your breath away and how strong that longing can be and how much you really want it. But it can also get the best of you, right? And the Six of Cups is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a karmic connection. It's an innocent connection. It's a connection of love and innocence and of purity, right? Soulmate. But the Moon card connected to that talks about the unknown, talks about secrecy, talks about, again, manipulation. Also talks about, you see them howling at the moon. They're howling at the moon. They're howling at their pack. They're longing and waiting and wooing somebody to come in the middle of the night. And I'm seeing this scorpionic energy too, which is about possession. So just be wary of what you're calling in. Weary. Be aware of what you're calling in and how much you really want it. Because if you want it too much, I'm feeling this really, really, really strong in my heart. If you want it too much, then you are not detaching. And so you won't receive it because you're holding on too strongly, right? If you're clenching your fist, then you are defensive. You're rigid. You're stuck. In order for you to receive, you need to let it go. Remember, if we truly love something, we'll let it go, right? So the Ten of Wands, please, my Taurus. What is the Ten of Wands about? You're getting a little bit longer reading here. Okay, I told you that. Yeah, oh, I love you so much, sweethearts. You're really, really scared to lose, to lack, to be left out. But then again, you also really, really badly want to succeed. And if this is in regards to love relationship, however it applies, whatever relationship it is, if it is romantic, then it looks like it can go either way. But it's really up to you to choose what you want the most. Because if you hold on to this fear, that will happen most likely. If you hold on to this feeling of wanting to succeed, then that will happen most likely. Either way, I see a lot of passion. I also see a fear of needing somebody else. Or a fear of being a crutch, I'm hearing. You want to be portrayed as a strong-hearted person, somebody that's successful and strong, pure and true. And you are that, Taurus. You are that, my loves. Again, I'm hearing also if you use black magic, this is where you're going to end up, yeah? But see, what they don't see is that there is always room for redemption. There is always room for redemption, and all you got to do is turn around and walk into that building. It's a church. The church symbolizes the house of God. It's all a mental state. There is no house of God. This is the temple of God. Our bodies are the temple of God. We don't need a temple in order for us to receive the temple because we are the temple. But sometimes the temple can help. Our mental aspect, our third dimensional realm can help us to understand that there is a space for divine connection, and all we have to do is enter it. Because when we're outside of it and we're begging for something to happen, then we're losing out. Then we are in lack. So what do you want? You're afraid of succeeding. You're afraid of losing out. You have to make the decision, and I feel like all you need to do is take care of the cobwebs. There is some kind of cobwebs, there's some kind of soul work that you're doing. I don't feel like we need to clarify that, but we're going to do that anyway. So clarify, please, what's happening here with the 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. So there you are, my beautiful Taurus. There you are. And it's about you hanging upside down at the tree of life. And what is the tree of life? Well, we can talk about the Kabbalic tree, right? Which is the essence of life. It's a map for how the different chakras are working within our body. If it's inverted, it's going to take energy. We're going to leak energy. And look at this guy. He's definitely inverted. This is a yogic inversion. But this yogic inversion, however, if you look at the asanas and do yoga, if we do an inversion, it will actually usually give us something because it aligns our spirit. It realigns, I would say, our spine. And we get a lot of blood flow to the heart and a lot of blood flow to the brain, which is assisting us in our kundalini to reach the top of our crown, and suddenly up becomes down and down becomes up, and the root becomes the top and the top becomes the root. Do you understand? Are you feeling me? So flip things around, flip the script. I'm hearing flip the script, flip things around, receive your abundance, receive your beauty, receive your grace. It feels like you already are receiving it. You have already received it. You just have to decide to receive it on a deeper level. Yeah? Decide to receive it on a deeper level. What is the 4 of Cups, please, in April? Let's take a look at April. 4 of Cups is with the 4 of Swords. So you're resting. So you need peace. You need peace mentally after a hard time that I would say happened maybe even in February. Because I feel like the hard times are over for you. You just got to do the final work. Dust off the final thing. Dust off the final shelf. Yeah? And we're never really ever done. Yeah? So it's going to continue, but in this phase for you, Taurus. What is the 8 of Cups about then, please? What is the 8 of Cups about, please? Falling. I'm hearing there's a falling out. Yeah, we got the 4 of Cups and we got the Page of Cups. So it looks to me, in the midst of thinking that something has ended or something isn't happening, then there comes the offer. There comes an offer of innocence. There comes an offer of love. And it looks to me like it could be coming from a Pisces, like I told you. So that looks amazing. So this could be your gal or your girl or your, guy. This could be it. But you have to choose it. Yeah? Queen of Cups, please. Looks beautiful. I'm really happy for you. You're just doing the work and detaching from it. You need to detach. The moment you detach, the moment you will receive it, like that, you know? When you think that, I'm never going to receive it, I'm just going to sit down here and give up. When you give up, you detach, when you let go, when you release, this is when you receive it. This is when the offer comes in. And so the Queen of Cups is actually the soul work. It's the result of the soul work. It's the result of the hard work. This is the result. It could be somebody that has, it could be some colleague at work, actually. Let's do the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is represented by another earth energy. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and we have the King of Pentacles over here. So that's a couple too. So that's a divine connection too in the material realm. And we have the Hierophant here, really, which is also your card, right? Really, really telling us that this is a marriage. This is two opposites coming together. And it's interesting that this is coming up with the 8 of Pentacles in both regards. So it has to do with work, or at least karmic work, or, you know, spiritual work, like I told you, the mission that you're on. Yeah? What is the 8 of Wands about, please? 8 of Wands, please. Ooh, Woo! Coming out a lot. We got the Three of Wands, we got the the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So on a spiritual level, you're still a little bit conflicted. It looks like the hard work isn't over in April, but it looks to me like you are ready to start anew. It's almost like you're catching up with yourself. It's like you've been waiting for this for such a long time, and now that it's here, it's like spiritually, it looks like you have to have more. Maybe it's like you need to anticipate more. Think wider, I'm hearing. Think wiser too. But there's a conflict. There is a conflict. Please tell me about the conflict. Okay. I feel like you are learning how to take the high road and how to celebrate the small moments in life and how to cherish the passion and and also how to use, sexual energy wisely rather than going into conflict with it. Maybe you're just fighting your own passion and you need to resolve that within you. Either way, there's a lot of stamina, I'm hearing, a lot of energy. There's a lot of cards too coming out. So we have the we have the Eight of Cups, we got the Tower card, we got the Queen of Swords, and then we got the Three of Pentacles. So you are gonna start something new. I'm hearing gonna be starting something, got to be starting something. But you need to, first of all, make that decision, detach, let go of the old, come into alignment with yourself, come into clarity with yourself or with an air sign. And then it's time to build. It's time to build the foundation of what you really want. But that's a long story short, my loves. Or that's a short story long. To make it even shorter or less complicated, I'm just going to tell you that in March and in April, it looks to me like you are releasing some really, really old baggage. And you're also, whatever has been holding you firmly in a grip, or whatever it has been that you've been trying to possess, or has been possessing you even. But I know that you can be very possessive. No offense, I just know it because, you and Scorpio, you got that thing going on. Sorry. I'm a Cancer Capricorn, so I know all about possession too, you guys. Like, I'm not better than you. We're all human. But whatever you've been clenching and holding on to, you need to let go of that. And in order for you to, when you let go of that, I feel like almost in order for you to let go of that, you need to do that work. You need to make that decision even deeper. You've already made a choice. You just need that choice on a deeper level, like on a heart level and on a spiritual level, like in the fruitful darkness. That's where you need to make the final decision. And then things will set in motion. And it looks to me like you're not going to see this coming. And there's going to be a lot of things happening. And it might be still some like conflict going on, whether, I'm hearing whether or not it is, whether or not you are willing to take the high road. But it looks to me like even though it's effortsome to take the high road for you, you are going to do so in order for you to truly, build a good foundation of what you want, Or maybe you just get into the root of things. In order for things to grow, you need to go to the root of things. Yeah. I feel like this is it. Okay. This was a long reading. I hope that it helped in some way. If you like it, please like it. Like it. And then share it. And then subscribe if you want to. I would love to have you on. It's we have a small community, but we're growing. And I love that. And it would just be nice to see you again. Yeah? If you do want a personal reading, you can do that through my email that is in the description box. And if you want to assist me to grow, in order for you to assist you to grow, please just send me a message, and also you can donate through my PayPal. Sorry, I'm getting really tired here. All right, my loves, closing this down for you. Wishing you a beautiful, beautiful March and April, and thank you for your patience.